Okay, y'all, today's August the 25th, and today is my sweet husband's 77th birthday.
I thought it was
So,
67.
no, 77.
77th birthday.
That's right,
So
honey.
you know what I get on my birthday? I always get my favorite meal.
That's right.
She told me first thing this morning. She says, "Guess what I'm cooking?" I said, "I have no idea, darling." She said, "I'm going to cook your favorite meal."
That's right.
Now, what is my favorite meal, darling?
Hot dogs, coleslaw, and today I have got some okra, squash, green tomatoes, and tomatillos that I'm frying. I've already got them battered, got my grease on. Instead of French fries or something like that, I always try to fry a vegetable. So
Now,
that is his favorite meal is hot dogs and coleslaw. All
that's
right,
steak to
you've
me.
had enough
All right.
limelight.
All
He's
right.
got to get behind the camera now.
Okay, go girl.
Good morning. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry. Happy birthday, Roy.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, I have got my little fryer going there, my little Fry Daddy. I'm going to be using several of my little appliances this morning. This is my food processor, and this is my air fryer. I do my hot dogs in the air fryer. I do my coleslaw in my food processor, and in my little Fry Daddy there, I'm going to fry my veggies, and I've got tea going right here, so I'll turn that off. All right. Uh, First thing we're going to do is I need to check and see if my grease is hot enough here. If it is, and it is, I'm gonna put my first veggies. I've got enough here that it's gonna take me 2 cookings. And what I've done, I've salt, peppered, I've cut them all up. Salt, pepper, a little garlic on them. I have to be careful because sometimes this thing will overflow if I try to put too much in there at one time. So I just have to wait till the grease kind of goes down. And
Water
right.
and hot grease will actually
It's
explode if it's
the
hot enough.
water on the veggies. Okay. This is gluten-free flour and plain cornmeal. And so I season my veggies, gluten-free flour, plain cornmeal. I put about 2 tablespoons of buttermilk, mixed it up, coated my veggies in that, and then I coat them in my cornmeal and gluten-free flour mixture.
Makes a great coating.
I need to wash my hands, baby.
Okay.
All right, the next thing while that's frying, I've got some, let me move this. I may not use all of this cabbage, but I've got some green cabbage. I love the green leaves in my coleslaw. It just makes it really pretty to have some of your green leaves in it.
I like the taste of it too.
This is one part of a head that I had, and then I bought this one yesterday, so I would have some green leaves. And I've got carrots, I've got white onion, and purple onion. And that's going to give me some color. So you can come back around here, honey. I'm going to put all this in not all of it. I'm going to show you how. Okay, I'm going to put my carrots in. And I'm going to put my red onion. Now, Roy likes a lot of onion. So I usually try to put a little extra in it when I'm making it for just us. Now, if I was taking it off somewhere, I might not would put this much onion in it. All right. Now, mine has a shredder. You can use it with the blade or with the shredder. And sometimes I shred it real fine, but today I'm just doing it with my chopping, with my little blade, because we like it like that. It's just as good one way as it is the other. So I'm just going to pulse this until it gets cut up like I want it. We don't like it really, really fine, but we don't like it too big either. Okay. Now for hot dogs, this is just about the way we like it.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
We like it a little bigger.
About teardrop size.
For hot dogs, then I thought you were a little bit too close. It's probably they're not to see. Okay. You can come back around here.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna put this in my bowl. Get my spoon. And you can put purple cabbage in this also if you want to. Now, I've heard that purple vegetables are really, really good for you. So I try to use purple cabbage, purple onions when I can. I'm not fond of beets. I love pickle beets, but not just beets.
There's purple okra too.
There is purple okra. As a matter of fact, my niece has some. We've never planted it, but we may try to plant some next year. All right, now I may not do all this cabbage, and if not, I'll just cook it tomorrow. So I'm just going to finish this, cutting this up, and we'll be back as soon as I get ready to put everything in my coleslaw.
One of my friends calls these tube steaks.
A round steak.
Yeah, a round steak.
Yeah, tube steak or round steak.
Now, I love them.
Okay. Now, these are just regular hot dogs. They're not beef. They're just regular hot dogs. That's what Roy likes, and that's kind of what he ate growing up. And so I'm going to put this on, I think, 4 minutes to begin with. I'm going to do it on put it on 490 for 4 minutes because I want them to be like you grilled them on the grill outside. I want them kind of puffy up and be brown. So I'm probably going to have to do it 2 or 3 more minutes to get it like I want, but okay. I've taken my first veggies up. That's our squash, okra, tomatillos, and tomatoes.
You're talking about good.
All right, and I've got my second batch in my little fryer.
If you've never fried tomatoes and tomatillos like that, you probably fried some squash and okra, but
tomatillos, oh my.
Tomatillos and green tomatoes, or even tomatoes that are a little red, they're still delicious.
Okay. Salt, pepper. Now, y'all notice my little salsa jar. This is what I had. This was in a quart jar. And this is my stevia pickles right here.
Homemade
Stevia pickles. And when I grind them up, I put them in a jar, just a little jar that I have. And so I ground these the other day because I don't want to have to get my little chopper out every time I get ready to make potato salad, coleslaw, or anything that takes my pickles.
Deviled eggs,
whatever.
Yeah.
So I usually just grind mine, a whole jar up.
At one time.
And so I'm putting about 3 tablespoons, and I see I've got to chop some more up. Okay, now this is stevia right here. And it's about a little over a tablespoon, but I'm going to sprinkle 1 tablespoon in there and see if I need more. All right?
Now, she doesn't make it really sweet.
No,
it's just
no.
sweetened with the stevia.
Now, I'm going to start off with 2 heaping tablespoons of mayo. I may have to add more, but you have to be careful with cabbage, with coleslaw, because you can get too much mayo in it. Now, for those of you that love mayo, put as much as you want. But Roy and I don't like it to be swimming in mayo. We just like it, our cabbage kind of coated in it and not swimming in mayo. But for those of you that do, by all means, put as much as you want.
And we never use the root of the cabbage in slaw.
No.
It'll give it a different flavor.
This is the way I cut mine. That is the root right there. We give it to our rabbits because if you put that root in there, your coleslaw is going to be bitter. It's not going to be good, and it changes the whole flavor of the coleslaw. Okay, 2 tablespoons was perfect for us. I'm going to taste of it and see if I need to add a little bit more salt, pepper. I'm not putting garlic in it. Sometimes I do, but I'm not this morning. And the longer this sits, the more the mayo is going to kind of break down a little bit. So if you put much more than this, you're going to have a bunch of juice in the bottom, and you don't want that.
Hey, and this slaw gets better. Tomorrow it'll be better than it is today.
Yeah.
There's that pickle and cabbage and mayonnaise blend.
Oh, my. Just the right amount of onion, just the right amount of sweetener. That is delicious. And when you come off of sugar and start using your natural sweeteners, you can use monk fruit, you can use swerve, erythritol, whatever you want. I just happen to like stevia.
Stevia is the best.
And it's not as pricey as these others, but now I do bake with the others sometimes. But when I'm doing things like this, I use stevia. And I even bake with stevia sometimes. Y'all, this is so good. I just heard my fryer. If you know anything about frying, something to be frying really hard, then all of a sudden you'll hear it calm down, subside. That's when you know your food is beginning to get ready. And so I just heard it was frying real hard, and I just heard it kind of slow down. It's not frying as hard.
As the water evaporates, it quits sizzling. Yep. And it tells you that it's done.
Okay, it's time to take it up. Roy likes his a little bit browner than I do, but since I've got okra in here, squash, since I've got all the veggies, if I do it too much, the okra will get a little bit too brown. So I try to hit a happy medium. All right.
Ooh. And those vegetables are
this is
really
our veggies.
Better than French fries.
Oh, much better.
Hot dogs and hamburgers, I'm telling you.
All right, baby.
So you don't have to eat those potatoes.
All right, this is after 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going to do it 4 more. Well, I'm going to do it 3 minutes, and then I'll turn them over because I want that blistered look on both sides. So I'm going to put it back on 400 for 3 minutes.
Now, a black magic marker will put those same marks on that hot dog.
I don't think that would be real good or real healthy. So, all right. Roy's birthday lunch is going to soon be ready.
Oh, my.
Vegetables, coleslaw, and
look at that.
Our hot dogs will be ready in about 5 minutes. So,
that shiny peeling there, that's either a tomato or a tomatillo.
Either
one.
I'm not sure which one.
They are so good.
They are delicious. All right. Y'all just hang with us, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay. Our vegetables are ready, our coleslaw, and this is the way I like my hot dogs.
Pick one of them out for them, show them.
Okay. Just like if you had done them on the grill. They swell up, they get puffy. So good. Okay. How many you want, baby?
I want 4.
Okay. So I'm going to give Roy 4. Now, I did it 4 minutes, then I did it 3 minutes, and after 4 minutes, I did another 2 minutes, turned them, and did another 3 minutes. So, all right. This is Roy's candle.
What's that song? Just one little candle.
No.
It's 70.
No. It's happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Roy. Happy birthday to you.
Mwah.
Love you, darling.
Okay, y'all. This is his favorite meal. Now,
what? Let me tell you. And you would think I would eat it a lot. I don't.
but we don't.
The reason is, it's quick. She doesn't have to do all that stuff. She can just cook me a hot dog. That's all right, Grandmama. Set the house on fire. But you're just so talented with candles, aren't you?
I am.
So anyway, but what I do, I watch her, and sometimes she gets real tired. She did something. She's been busy all day, and she'll say, "I wonder what I'm going to fix for supper," or I just already know, and I'll say, "I want a hot dog." I love hot dogs.
Make it quick.
I love hot dogs. I got to make it quick, so it makes it easier. And she just throws a hot dog out, and she feels good about it because she knows I love it.
Now, we have these little 0-carb tortillas.
If you need bread.
If you need bread. Roy is his like that sometimes. I do not. The way I do mine, I'll just take 2 hot dogs, put coleslaw on it, put mustard and ketchup on it, and I just eat mine with no bread. That's the way I like them. So Roy's going to show you how he fixes his.
Now, I like the mustard and
And
ketchup.
This is 0 sugar.
Mixed. In fact, we used to mix it and put it in a container.
This is 0 sugar ketchup.
All right. Have me a piece of onion over there, too.
Oh, okay.
It's neat how you can read the label on this when you turn it upside down. Makes sense.
All right. You want me to cut it up on it for you?
Not necessarily. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. This is the way, like if you would have it in a bun, you would have it cut up. So that's onion.
And I'm going to stir this up like that. Oh, my. Oh, my.
I'm going to get one of these tomatillos.
That is so good. Now then, I just
y'all.
reach in here and get my potato substitutes. So if you're thinking about how do you stay low carb, it's just so easy and it's so delicious. I'm telling you.
That tomato and that tomatillo.
There's the tomatillo right there.
So good. So good.
And then I just jump right in here. You get plenty of mayonnaise. I mean, not plenty of mayonnaise, but
Coleslaw.
plenty of coleslaw. Because I love coleslaw.
All right, wait a minute.
Now, you're talking about a birthday dinner.
Look at that.
That is the way I love it. Oh, get my birthday pie over there.
Oh.
The other day, she cooked. It's in a plate.
Oh, okay.
You're right. I already took it out for you.
Okay.
One of my favorite desserts is pear pie. And she made some of these about 3 days ago. There's a video on it. If you look back 3 or 4 days.
And they are still delicious.
You talk about. That's good.
Should have put a candle in it.
Okay, you won't see as much of this of me in the future because she won't do this except on my birthday. Thank y'all for sharing my birthday with me.
All right, y'all. Food feeds the family right here. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. Put deliciousness back in food.
And
this is healthy.
Eat your tube steak.
Yeah, eat your tube steak. So, love y'all. Please share this video. Subscribe. Leave me a comment where you're watching from. And I did day before yesterday, when I did a broccoli casserole, I said that I like to cook and have leftovers. And one of my subscribers, Jimmy, he said, my motto is cook once, eat 2 or 3 times. I said, I really like that. And
Jimmy from New Mexico.
And that's what we do. We cook once and we eat 2 or 3 times. So see y'all next time.